T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome to Swoled's Christmas special. God, do you know how hard I had to refrain from doing something I really shouldn't do then? Merry Christmas.
I wouldn't know what it was.
No, really does.
No, I really do.
You do.
I really do.
I'll tell you another time.
Please.
I have my best friend and brother Ash sat next to me, and you might well know him by now. You should do. And we are joined today by Paul. Cheers to eggnog.
Cheers to Paul.
And cheers to Fireball.
Fucking.
If you don't have alcoholic eggnog, as they don't sell in Australia, check out our friend Paul and go get some Fireball. And add in some fire and spice and everything nice.
And lick it just the way you just did then. Yeah. It's really nice. It's like a cinnamony, creamy, milky thing.
Oh, that's a flavour.
I know. It's strong, isn't it?
You weren't lying when you said that would be strong.
I know. I mean, it happens when you put half the bottle in.
Yeah, but you said get the little one.
Yeah.
Imagine if I'd done it with the big one.
I mean, we'd probably be fucked already.
To be honest, mate, leads me on to my point.
Go on.
Boundaries.
I love that's what led you on to your point of boundaries.
What a segue.
Just casually drop that in.
Today we're going to discuss having healthy boundaries and how it has helped shape our life and how badly, I'll only talk on my experience, how bad I was at setting boundaries and how much of a struggle it still can be and needs much more practice.
Oh, yeah, but that's both of us as well. I think, and also boundaries is something that people on Patreon have also spoken about a few times and asked us to talk about. So let's talk.
Yes. So a quick thank you to everyone on our Patreon that has suggested the theme for this episode. If you have a theme that you would like us to discuss or just a general worldly topic or something, pop over to our Patreon, give us a little follow there and help us out on our journey for creating better content for you. Back to the podcast.
Back to the show. Okay, so boundaries. Talk to me.
Boundaries are so important, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's one thing I learned that I never had in my previous relationship.
And like they can be really confusing to navigate, especially when you haven't really like spent a lot of time to understand what they are.
Well, we don't know unless you actually actively look at what boundaries are and try to learn. You don't, because everyone gets into situationships and everyone just kind of gets in this moment where it's just two people dating. They kind of like this one person does one thing, someone doesn't speak up, and then it gets into this vicious cycle of just fucking shitness. Where continue, you're gonna. Oh yeah, sorry. Look at your face. Yeah,
I'm so invested.
Oh yeah, no, thank you. And it just continues on this cycle of shitness where people like they don't respect each other's boundaries, they tread on each other's toes, they get pissed off at each other, they don't communicate the situation, and next you know they either split up or they end up in a fucking 20-year marriage or a relationship where they fucking hate each other, resent each other, have kids, stay together for kids, hate each other even more, or they split up. That's just a fucking vicious cycle. So boundaries are fucking needed.
Boundaries are so important.
But it's also not just in relationships.
No, in life.
Yeah.
But start with yourself.
Yeah, every time.
Like, and don't mix up a boundary and a bullshit rule.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a boundary is supposed to make your life better or easier in some way. Don't just make up rules to spite someone. I've had that done to me before.
Yeah.
But when I'm saying about making boundaries with yourself, so I want to get in better shape. There is two things really that I need to do. Three things actually. And that is sleep. It is to eat less for my goal. And it is to train harder, up my intensity training so I get the developed muscles that I like, so I get the reduction in body fat, and I'm well rested and I'm still functioning on low calories. Right.
Yeah.
That me like setting those are kind of rules, but they're also boundaries with myself, you know, that I'm not going to have X amount of food or I'm going to do and that is conducive to a goal. So I would say that that's kind of transferable across to today, what we're talking about with a boundary with another human. It's like having certain boundaries with yourself to uphold the sense of who I am, you know, like what I need to tick. Yeah. And in a relationship, like I just kind of touched on, making sure they are healthy boundaries. Because like, for example, if you've been damaged or hurt, there's probably a high chance that you are going to have some boundaries like there aren't really boundaries. You've just got some healing to do and you need something to address.
Yeah.
They should be able to assist you. You know, like for example, don't speak to me in that tone. I won't be spoken to in that tone. As soon as you're prepared to have a conversation with me on an adult level, I'm ready to have a conversation with you. Until then, I'm going to remove myself from the situation.
Yep.
Boom, boundary nailed. Right? That's a really good example of a boundary. What's not a good example of a boundary is my boundary is you talking to other men. That's not a boundary. You're a fascist. No, I'm joking.
Fucking true though. That's not a healthy boundary.
No, that's controlling behavior.
That's
different.
That's just an insecurity that needs to be addressed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, I had something very important that was going to come after that. It will probably pop up mid you talking, and then I will say it again.
Dude, it happens to the best of us. Unless I'm taking a Viagra, sometimes it just drops out.
It just never gets up.
Yeah, and then I have to spend a while having a little cuddle. Probably ask, so, what do you fancy eating for dinner? Oh, here we go.
That weather is, oh my God, it's hard. Yeah. No, I agree. It's people when they don't set those boundaries and they okay, sorry. I was getting sidetracked with that one, or going off a different tangent. Setting a healthy boundary as well with someone that is actually will accept that boundary is someone who's actually going to talk to you as well about it and go, cool, I hear you, and let's work towards that instead of turning around and turning it into an argument as well. Because that's what a lot of people do. But if you come to someone with a boundary and you're trying to set that healthy boundary, if they're not in a good place, that's where they then argue the point and they feel attacked, they feel threatened, they feel stuff like that. So you got to be very...
to navigate that, like that's hard.
Oh yeah.
So say you are with someone who's anxiously attached, or what's the other one?
There's anxiously attached as avoidant.
Avoidant. That's attachment theory. Hey, so avoidant is not one I'm familiar with because I myself was anxiously attached, so I know kind of a bit more about that. But there is definitely a way to set a boundary too. So when we're talking about healthy boundary setting, there's a healthy boundary and there's a healthy way to set a boundary as well. And it is not in the middle of a heated argument. It's not just telling someone straight up, I hate it when you do this, don't do that. It's just like, hey, I just want to talk to you about something. This is just going to make sure that I feel nice and comfortable and that our relationship can flourish.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like I need certain conditions to be met for me to be able to relax and properly open up to you. Yeah. This might change over time, but I will make sure I communicate that to you.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of something I had the other week with my brother. One thing that used to get said to me in my previous relationship was I used to have my memory questioned a lot. And the good thing is me and my brother have very good communication. But as he questioned my memory on something, I think it was getting a lift up with him for my other brother's birthday. Yeah. It was that moment. And yeah. So it was basically I'd asked him, I'd actually forgotten we were going out for my brother's birthday. I was meant to go down to Melbourne. My brother called me, thank God, and reminded me. And then the day came and I was like, you're still going to, I asked him if he could pick me up and take me up because it just made more sense for him to drive 2 minutes down the road, pick me up and then drive me up the road. Anyway, the day came and I was like, cool, are you still picking me up? He was like, I never said I was doing that. And I was like, well, hold on a second. Well, you did, because it makes no sense of me just literally driving up to yours and going this way. And he was like, I wouldn't trust your memory. And as soon as he said that to me, I was just like, I almost saw red. And I pulled him up. And then me and him started getting into a little bit of a debate. But thankfully, just through our communication styles and both of us being quite alike, we were able to communicate of... Fitting. Well done. That's good. Thankfully we were able to have that communication, be like, sorry, there's a miscommunication. This is what it was. And we worked our way through it, but that's good communication with good boundary setting as well. So again, it's not just romantic relationships. It's every relationship.
Yeah.
Every relationship.
Yeah. So there's so many things that come under that whole banner of healthy relationship. Because alongside that, you've got to have good communication skills, good set an understanding of yourself. There's a lot of work to be done to have a really healthy, loving, fun, all of the good stuff. You have to address all the bad shit first, right? So you have to have good commotion skills. Really
good commotion skills. Great commotion.
Make sure that the second they do something wrong, you shout the fuck out of them. You put them in their damn place and you tell them, fucking, you never do that again. You're just like your mum.
Ooh.
Ah, fuck, I think I did it again. I've not got time. I was going to play Britney Spears. I think I did it again.
But yeah,
so emotional support.
It's commotion skills, yes.
Yeah, I was trying to say emotional support.
Yeah.
Being able to just take a step back and hold space.
Mm.
My biggest thing for me, my boundary, as it were, and this is a really important one, is because I had certain things happen to me when I was younger that mean when I have a high, I'm going to call it a high value situation. So someone that I really care about, there's high tension, like stress. I can get very overstimulated and very overwhelmed very fast. If someone quick fires questions at me, I will get very stressed and worry that I'm going to get the wrong answer.
Yeah.
And that will actually cloud my judgment on answering anything. And then instead of wanting to say the wrong thing, I'll say nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So that's me just like that's actually avoidant
behavior. It's shutting down.
Yeah. I shut down. My boundary is that if I get to that space, I need you to just stop talking to me, take a breath for yourself. You don't have to do anything. You just have to do nothing.
Yeah.
Let me regulate my emotions for a minute.
Yeah.
And then I can engage back in healthy conversation.
Yeah.
And my other boundary is the one where if I then adversely, if you get me raw, like if I get red, if I see red, I have to be allowed to leave the space as long as I do it in a semi-calm manner. But bear in mind, in this instance, I'm seeing red. I've got probably tears welling behind my eyes because all I want to do is smash something, but also that scares me. I don't want to hurt anyone because I love everyone around me. So I just have to go, I'm just going to leave the room. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I've gotten used to it. And then I go, I'll be back in this room in 5 minutes if you can please wait for me. And then you can decide what you do when 5 minutes has happened. Like if I have hurt you, you can then also go, I don't want to resume this conversation yet, and I will respect yours. But like that is good boundary.
That's a healthy fucking boundary.
Yeah,
dude. That was my biggest one. Out of my previous relationship, that was the one thing I tried to set of I need 5 minutes, and we had it every now and again. But that shows you the level of unhealthy. Is at one point she said, she came back to me and said, my therapist said it's not conducive and it's not healthy that we need to take 5 minutes. We need to sort it out right here and right then. This is after we've spent the past couple of months taking 5 minutes and walking away and doing this.
Yeah, she's lying.
Yeah, it was all of that.
Well, do you know what's conducive to us coming back together as a team? Because, that's supposed to be the goal.
Yeah.
Is you lying?
Yeah. Bro, exactly that. But this is the thing. I was in the position where I was like, no therapist would have said that, but okay, that's
so yours did.
Yeah, bruv. Yeah. This is the position I was in mentally. This is why I had fuck all boundaries. So I tried setting them. They lasted a little bit, but then it got overpowered. And that's the hardest thing. That is my biggest boundary. Just take 5 minutes. Take as long as you fucking need. As long as when you come back and you talk. Yeah. That's the best thing because you remove the energy.
Yeah. It's you. Team. Relationship is all about team. Me and Ash, best friends, team. The second one of us changes team, you then have to have a conversation and go, hey, bro, I apologize. I left the team for a moment because I had to do something that's pretty selfish. Don't know why I had to do that. However, I would like to step back into team now, if that's okay.
But this is why I say, so many people going, you guys are a couple. Like, no, if we were gay, my God, you'd be the perfect partner.
I wish I was attracted to dudes.
Yeah. Fucking right.
Yeah.
I love you. Don't come near my dick. Anyway.
How
visual
far
for
away
a second.
do I have to be?
About that far.
Come a meter away?
About that far. No, about that far. As long as you keep that like. So. Yeah. If you're visually seeing this, I'm so sorry.
And if you're not seeing this, I basically just did a masturbating gesture and put an inch next to my cock, assuming the distance that we were.
So that was the whole 2 inches total.
Yeah. That's a bit generous. It is Christmas after all. Time of giving.
It's the time of giving, yeah.
What about you?
Anyway.
You're a giver or a taker? Oh, we'll talk about that next episode.
Yeah.
On one of them anyway.
Give it. Sorry, sidetracked. You were saying inches.
Inches. Fucking hell.
Give an inch, take a mile. I'm sorry, no.
Absolutely brilliant. What a tangent. Hey, I'd just like to take a second, if that's cool, bro.
Go for it.
to ask our lovely friend here to drop us a little comment underneath, see how you're finding this episode. If there's any suggestions on how to tighten it up, I'm sure we'd both love it because I'm sat here loose as fuck. Love a like and a share, and also please hit that follow and scubide.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's a bit Irish.
It's good.
Chill.
Anyway,
Would you mind hitting that like button? I don't even know what accent that is. How have I gone so high for? Oh, don't worry, dear.
I mean,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I've never seen. I've actually never seen Mrs. Doubtfire. I've never seen it.
Oh, hello, dear.
Never seen it. I need to.
She's Scottish.
Is she?
She's great.
She's great.
Oh, she's great.
She's great.
She's fucking great.
Okay, there we go. that was a bit scarce. A bit scarce, mate. Hey.
I don't even know why I'm going off on that.
Is missing the UK a little bit? Like that happens. What was the boundaries? Did we finish on boundaries?
I think we can put those to bed.
Yeah, basically.
Practice setting some boundaries with yourself. Give them a little takeaway.
Yeah, look, practice setting boundaries. I'll give you probably an easier example than a relationship. So something to do with friends. As in bodybuilding, I think the biggest thing for myself was when, so my friends would be going out to dinner, or they'd be going certain places, and the boundary for me was basically don't sit there and try to. If I'm there with a meal, if I'm there doing my thing, cool. I'm there with you guys. I'm still enjoying the time. Don't try to make me drink. Don't try to make me do this. Don't try to. That's a boundary for me because you know exactly what I'm doing. That's a healthy boundary. My friends all respected that. That's the biggest thing. So as you said,
fuck. You just made me think back to all that shit.
Yeah,
it's so weird that people have like, oh no, this is a toxic boundary. You have to eat whatever I want you to eat.
Yeah.
Because it makes me uncomfortable that you're eating healthy.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you and your great choices. Like, I don't judge you.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say that's a bad choice because you're having fun eating what you want.
Exactly.
It's a bad choice if you're a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
If you're a normal human being with a lovely job and fucking everything else, eat what the fuck you want.
100%.
Don't bother setting that boundary.
100%.
Do you know what you should do? Set a boundary with yourself and fucking talk less, you prick.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Shut up.
Eat your fucking nice food.
Yeah, whatever. But that's it.
Now I'm suffering twice.
No, but but that's a healthy boundary. But just for friends. So it's like if you don't want to go out, or you say I'm only coming out on these days or whatever it is, when people try to guilt trip you into coming out, and you don't like it, that's a boundary.
Oh, it's like when I've been out. I remember when I went sober.
Yeah, go on. That'll be a good one.
And I was at a Dream Boys show. It was one of their press evenings. Everyone's like off chops, like so hilariously fucked. Yeah. Like, and
you chose the worst time to try to go sober. By the sounds of it, you chose the worst time to do that.
Oh, dude, I turned up and I was like, see, this is where willpower is great and self-belief. I have unwavering self-belief as long as I have a purpose. And at this point, had a purpose to get sober. I turn up. I'm at a bar at the Dream Boys venue, so it is at a bar, so alcohol is right there, and everyone is doing coke. So like people are fully off chops all around me. So this is the worst environment I could be. Didn't touch a single drop of alcohol. Didn't even have one drink. Didn't need it. Had water and Diet Coke.
No lines either.
No, nothing.
That's impressive.
I didn't do anything. I just sat there.
That's impressive.
But I remember people grilling me about it. And being like, "Oh, go on, one way," and it's like, "Oh yeah, it's not." One's not my problem, bro. The point is that when I have one, I want two. When I have two, I have four. When I have four, I have eight. When I have eight, I'm fucking in debt, half fucking balls deep in a hooker with cocaine up my nose, $4,000 gambled, and like fucking cigarette butts in my arsehole.
And lost an entire week of fucking just your life.
Yeah.
Let's just go back for a second. Cigarette butts in your arsehole.
Oh, that was the thing I went through.
Fair enough.
I was seeing if I could like reverse smoke. I wanted to see if I could like burp smoke if I inhaled through my asshole.
The best part is, even if you are lying, I'd still fully believe it.
No, you do this, right? So you put the cigarette in your ass. I'll explain it. I'm currently holding a cigarette between my index finger and my thumb. I'm going to place it in between my ass cheeks. Then I'm going to vacuum. I'm going to close my mouth and hold my nostrils. I'm going to open the vacuum. And I'm going to inhale through my ass. And then I'm going to wait about 45 seconds for it to go up through my intestines. Then somehow make it into my lungs through the bloodstream, through that semi-permeable wall, and then I'm going to exhale smoke out my mouth.
And you didn't. Or did you?
That never happened. No.
I was so invested with that story.
It's literally impossible.
I know it's impossible.
When I got to the intestines, I went, fuck it.
Oh, so you actually attempted it?
No, I just mean when I was explaining, I was like, the science could have been sound.
I'm gonna say I was so with it, and then I'm like, hold on.
Going through intestine, stomach, gullet, but I tried to say that into lungs.
My God, I was so invested in that. Yeah. I was like, you know what? Credit to you for doing that. Credit to you for trying. Look, I'm all down for trying something. The fact you went for that, well played. That was a story.
Story time with Zach.
Oh yeah, actually no. Story time with Zach. You got a fun one about Christmas actually.
Do you want to know a fun fact about Christmas? This
is mind blowing. You started telling me earlier. You started telling me earlier. This is mind blowing.
Do you know this? Now, Coca-Cola did not create Santa Claus. I will say that. However, they totally changed the way we view Santa Claus, because originally, before 1931, there were many different depictions of Santa Claus, like all around the world, in the same way that we have like Black Jesus, Jewish Jesus, this, all these figureheads. Yeah. So like there was even an evil Santa Claus, right? And then Santa Claus, like in the 1930s, launched an advertising campaign to start pushing products, and had this artist called something Haddon draw up what Santa Claus looked like and changed his colors from like tan and green or whatever it was to red, made him fat so he was approachable, gave him some pelt, and like, what did they do? So those paintings established Santa as a warm, happy character with human features as opposed to everything else, like because he was an elf and a this and a this, to make him more likable, with like rosy cheeks, white beards, twinkling eyes, and lots of laugh lines, to make him like a friendly household character, to make Coke a friendly household brand as an advertising campaign. And then it became purely about marketing. So Christmas is actually all about marketing and gift giving and buying presents because of Coca-Cola.
Fucking wow. I mean, I remember seeing some actual photos of like the old like Jewish Santa and certain things like that. Like he used to wear like all fucking black, it was like a black hat and all this other stuff. It was like an oversized robe. Like I remember
he was depicted also as a lumberjack.
Elf.
Krampus.
Do
you know the story of Krampus?
No,
I don't either. Anyone? Someone put it in the comments, please. That'd be great.
I love how well you sold that. That was amazing. I was like, tell me, I'm here. My God.
I've seen the film.
Really?
Krampus is so if you're on like Santa's, I'm so wrong. If you're Dutch, I'm so sorry. I think it's a Dutch story.
Right.
And they actually have a Krampus parade. I can't remember. It could be in Amsterdam.
How do you spell it?
Krampus, Krampus. There's a Krampus parade somewhere in the world where everyone dresses up as this mythical creature. And it's kind of like, I believe it's kind of a goat with like antlers.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. Am I right? Exactly. It's a goat with like horns, and he goes and he eats naughty kids. So it was a story to like scare kids into being good, to get on the nice list so that they would get presents instead of being visited by Krampus, who would kill them.
What?
And that's genuinely, I'm pretty sure that's a story.
Because Wikipedia is trustworthy. Here we go. The Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic figure in the Central Eastern Alpine folklore who during the Advent season scares children who misbehaved. Assisting St. Nicholas or Santa Claus, the pair visit the children on the night of 5th of December, with St. Nicholas rewarding the well-behaved children with gifts such as oranges, dried fruit, walnuts, and chocolate, while the badly behaved ones only receive punishment from Krampus with birch rods.
He spanks the kids.
He spanks the kids.
Yeah, but that's the PG version. There's like a fucked up version where he like eats the kids and stuff. And that's actually, the film is based on the darker version, and he does.
Okay. Here we go. So the legend of Krampus dates back centuries, originating as German Christmas tradition during the 12th century. Beginning in early December, the children of Germany would begin to hear whispers of a dark-haired creature bearing horns and fangs, carrying a bundle of birch sticks to swat naughty children. Why was Krampus banned? Here we go. Krampus got banned.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We know Krampus dates back to before the Inquisition because it was banned then. Anyone caught dressing up as Krampus faced the death penalty because it was perceived as a devil figure. Interestingly, the Nazis also banned Krampus for its pagan origins.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. But there's somewhere in the world that still does a parade, I'm pretty sure, and everyone in the whole town dresses up, and they all do it's like a Comic-Con. They all dress up as this dude and do a parade through the town, and all the kids are like, woo, but there's like all these like satanic goat figures just parading through the town.
Wow, that's fucking wild.
Yep.
What? Okay.
That was a nice little segue into Christmas.
That was a great little way. I actually never knew that. What about the Grinch? Do you know the Grinch is real?
Huh?
No, he's definitely not.
Who?
The Grinch.
Who?
That guy.
Whoville.
Whoville. He stole. Did you? For the picture, he is a Who actually.
Yeah.
But for the picture of you and me when we got Santa to sit on our lap, for the caption, I started putting everything of all the Chuck Norris jokes. As it was, the Grinch stole Christmas from Santa. Chuck Norris stole Christmas from the Grinch.
Solid work.
I know,
like
right?
it.
Yes.
So being Christmas is obviously a time of family, and not everyone has that luxury.
No.
So I kind of just wanted to give everyone a quick verbal cuddle. For anyone who might be feeling a bit lonely this Christmas, you got Zash in your ear, and we're all sending you a big man-wage right now.
Oh, we fucking love you.
And we know that it can be tough. Like, I personally have a weird relationship with Christmas. Every year I get really sad around it. I don't know why. In my head, someone very close to me died near Christmas. Yeah, it's still on.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, levels.
Yeah.
Around Christmas, someone very close to me died, which kind of like jaded it for me. And then I just remember it always being a weird time of year. And my family, I just remember every year just knowing that I didn't have a mum. That was always what it was for me. I do have a mum, by the way. She is alive. I just don't have a mother figure in my life, as it were. My older sister, shout out to Carrie Smith. She was pretty much raised me.
Yeah. That explains a lot.
Yeah, thankfully I went to therapy for that. I'm joking, Smith. I love you. You did great. Yeah. So like, what's your take on you're a Christmassy kind of person, right?
Yeah, my family was. So like, for you, okay, before I left for the UK, actually, funny enough, did you see that meme that I posted today? The picture of Mel Gibson back in the 90s, and it's him there with a cigarette, holding it there with a fucking massive perm going, 90s mums at Christmas. And it's a picture of all the kids at Christmas going with the caption saying, fucking, oh, hold it up to show everyone what you got. And I was like, fuck, that was my Christmases. It was like, Mum, I love you. That's why I remember Mum having a giant perm like that. And just, it was like, oh, you show them what you got. No, it's always been fun. Like Christmas, especially my family, my brother, especially once we got older, Trent would always kind of sit there in his footy shorts and a singlet, and then put a Santa hat on and a beard, and we'd all sit in his lap and get our presents. So it was quite fun. When I moved to the UK, though, it turned different because, like, my first Christmas, my mate Nick and his mum, fucking Nick and Leslie, love you guys fucking so much, because I didn't have anyone. They're like, do you want to come down for Christmas? Yeah. So they brought me down. I had my first ever like bread sauce. Like, so it was the first time I'd ever tried bread sauce. I had the full Christmas. We drank eggnog. We had all that sort of stuff. We were so hungover, me and Nick. We sat by the fire eating a full box of Lindt chocolate in onesies while it was freezing cold outside. It was golden. But then I
didn't even think about that side of it. So it would have been your first cold Christmas.
It was my first cold Christmas. Yeah. Because normally it's always beer or drinking a shitload of alcohol, eating a leg of ham, eating prawns and all that sort of shit. But that was my first actual Christmas in the cold. And then as the years went on, I had my relationship before my marriage. I was with those guys. There was one Christmas, Trent was actually living in the UK with me, and me and him got some mates around, and we took acid and did that for Christmas. That was funny as fuck. It was great. But we had no one. It was only us there. And then I was got back in a relationship with that girl. Then my previous relationship, we were in Thailand at one point. So that was quite fun, creating a thing where we just buying each other shitty little gifts and whatever. Unfortunately, she hurt herself. She was actually in hospital Christmas, so we had to do Christmas in the hospital. Like it's the past 10 years, Christmas has been all over the shop. I've had some more by myself. I've had some where it snowed. But then last year I came back to Australia and had Christmas with the family again, and it was quite nice. So this year, it's a bit different this year because one brother's in Thailand, in Bali. So we're going to go around for Christmas Eve. Trent's now got a missus, so he's going to be with her family Christmas Day. And I think you, me, and what's the name we're going to spend? Yeah, I was going to say fucking...
Your parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, you, me, and my parents.
You, me, and my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and my parents are going to spend time. Yeah.
Yeah.
At fucking at theirs. So we get take drinks, cocktails, have some fun with that. And yeah, that's basically it. So it's good. It's good. It's a good family vibe. It is. That's right. There's a long little story about my life at Christmas.
No, it's perfect. That's exactly what people need to hear.
Yeah.
Different takes on Christmas.
Yeah.
Like I still had some really good ones. I have some such like my dad made a very big effort. He was great.
Yeah.
And he would always so English. Just morning, son. Port or sherry?
Ha. Yeah.
I'd just get pissed for a second. I'd wake up, and that was from a young age. I'm seasoned.
Yeah.
That's why this stuff doesn't even touch.
I mean
the
that
side.
that is fucking delicious though.
It's really
that
tasty.
was really.
You introduced me to eggnog. This is the first
Is it
time I've
first time-
ever tried eggnog.
Really?
I've had it.
Really? Oh mate, it's
Well,
great.
actually, I did have it last Wednesday.
When we filmed the last
filmed
episode,
the
that didn't
actual
actually.
episode, and you couldn't hear a word I was saying.
Yeah, we lasted like 9 minutes. So we uploaded the Christmas episode. I then went to edit the dad joke part that we used for social media, and I was like, why can't I hear Zach's voice? His microphone basically turned off. It was weird. So this is why we're filming again. But yeah, no, eggnog's fucking.
It's very tasty.
It's especially back in the UK because it's like the alcoholic eggnog. Although mulled wine,
Mulled wine. There's a few different ones though. Which ones do you like?
What do you mean?
There's like spiced apple flavors and stuff.
Oh yes, you get mulled cider, mulled this, like they. Yeah. Well, I can't do mulled cider though.
It's not mulled wine, is it?
No, but I didn't know the spiced apple. I didn't even know of one flavor, one mulled wine, but they do. That's when they bring out the mulled cider.
A few different.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
There's a few different things. Have you been to Winter Wonderland?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so Winter Wonderland, for anyone who's not from England, is a very big event in the middle of Hyde Park. It's like an ice rink. There is a circus.
It's a theme park.
It's a whole theme park they make for the winter season for Christmas. Yeah. And there's like, I was about to say German markets, but
yeah, they're called the German markets.
Yeah, but it's in England.
Yeah, but they're still called the German markets.
They are German markets. They have these amazing sweet stall.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's these chocolatiers.
Yep.
With the different, there's like white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark, and then they fucking melt it over stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they were so good. And then they have like rides as well, the slingshot, and
everything.
Fun
it basically also cost you about 2 years worth of pay, an arm, a leg, and everything else just to go there. It's so expensive now; it's ridiculous.
Totally, I recommend just getting a fucking gram.
Oh yeah.
Sitting outside and pretending you're in.
Yeah, 100%.
And taking some acid, you'll believe it.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
Or just get a bottle of red wine, maybe throw a bit of cinnamon on the top of it, and then drink it outside. Yeah.
Yeah, or just fucking sniff a line. Drop some acid.
It's a white Christmas.
Run head first into a wall.
Yeah.
And you might mistake the taste of blood for mulled cider.
Yeah, fair.
And then you'll be tripping in your head anyway.
But to be fair, that is one of the biggest things I miss about the UK. Christmas in the UK was fucking the one. Like I used to love getting dressed up, fucking nice and warm, going to Where were you going to go with that?
I don't know, mate. But after what I was talking about, I was like, yeah, I suppose it was cheaper there.
It was definitely cheaper. White Christmas was definitely cheaper. But no, it's like I used to enjoy getting fully dressed up. Like you get nice and warm, put your scarf on, you then go into Winter Wonderland or even any of the Christmas markets. I had the ones in Leicester Square as well. And you sit there basically get pissed on fucking mulled wine, walk around fucking all these Christmas markets. Everyone's freezing cold, everyone's huddled in, but it's like the vibe around it was beautiful. I used to love South Bank actually.
Okay.
And I used to go to South Bank.
Yeah.
And it was like you could always smell it. You'd walk through South Bank, you're like, I could smell the mulled wine.
So good.
And as soon as mulled wine came out, I'm like, fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
I'd be straight on it.
I miss it. It was the one time that during the day at fucking midday, you'd see me drinking wine.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it's Christmas. That was it. I love Christmas in the UK. Christmas here, a bit different. Because it's here, it's stinking hot. If anything, we're actually hiding in the aircon, going, it's too fucking hot to do anything. But again, back in London,
that's so funny because it's peak summer.
Yeah, it's literally peak summer,
winter, whatever you want to call it. Do you call it summer here?
Yeah, summer here.
It's summer. It is.
It's the complete opposite.
It's peak summer.
Yeah, it's a complete opposite.
Call it peak summer.
Yeah, I don't call it peak summer. It is with how fucking hot it is. It's like it's fucking peak summer.
Because it's already been like 38 so far. It's the hottest I've felt.
Yeah. So this is it. This is what it is.
I think it's hotter than that.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What does my asshole and my 4x4 have in common?
We're going straight to the jokes. I mean, go. What?
What does my asshole and my 4x4 have in common?
What?
They're both leaking trans fluid.
That's fucking fucking great. That's fucking amazing.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking.
I stole that from Yeah Mad TV, so please I'll
But
credit them.
that is incredible. Oh, by the way,
How good was
all the jokes that I've got is something that I've heard fucking on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. So none of these are ours, but fuck. That is possibly one of the best ones. Oh, God. Okay, we're in this, guys. We're now on the jokes. This is fucking hilarious. Thank you so much for sharing that. That has made my goddamn day. I did not see that one coming. Neither did they. Okay, go on. Okay, this is great. Okay.
Although no, I understand now what my exes were so pissed off about because it was over so fast.
Prof. Okay, I'm going to do a mixture. I'm going to do a mixture here of dad jokes and pickup lines.
Okay.
Because they're fucking, these are just great.
All right.
Hey, I just had sex. What do I have? Your mum's number.
What? I don't understand.
I just had sex. What do I have?
My mum's number. So you fucked my mum.
There you go.
Was it funny? Did I just miss it? You know when a joke makes you question yourself?
I mean,
you know those moments in school when everyone's laughing about a joke that you didn't get?
Yep.
That's how I feel right
I mean, that joke, the second I heard it, I lost it. So I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I'll make up for this one. Here you go.
Okay.
I'll give you a pickup line. Oh, is you on AIM homework? Because I'm not doing you, but I should be.
That's brilliant. Okay, I'll match your pickup line.
Go on.
This. I may have a 2-inch cock, but I can lick the crumbs out of a Pringle can.
I really want to see this. Try it.
That's like 18-inch tongue territory.
Go on. Talk the big game now.
I'm tongue-tied. I also have a 2-inch tongue. I'm falling apart.
This is where you're going from behind. Okay, so what do two lesbians? What do you call two lesbians in a cupboard? A liquor cabinet.
That's fucking great. Well done, sir. You rambunctious chap.
Go on.
I hope death is a woman. That way it'll never come for me.
Sorry, that's a grower. That's a grower. That's amazing. Okay. Hold on, wait. Why are gay guys so rude?
Why?
Because they're just fucking assholes. Go on.
What did the elephant say to the naked man?
What?
How the fuck do you breathe through that tiny thing?
Hey, it's big, okay. What do you call a smiling Roman soldier with hair in his teeth? A gladiator.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
Go on.
What does a woman's pussy and a chainsaw have in common?
What?
Miss by a few inches and you're in deep shit.
That's good. That's good. That's a double. So many reasons. Here's a pickup line for you. Are you a washing machine? Because I have a big load for you. Oh.
Would that work for you? Dear.
Go on.
Let's play Barbie. I'll be Ken, and you can be the box I come in.
What?
Did that work?
It did. I'm turned on.
Are we about to fuck?
I'm so here.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll go get a condom. Psych.
That's the joke. Okay. Is that a phone in your back? Sorry, let me do this again. Is that a phone in your back pocket? Because that ass is calling me.
I don't know why, but as you said, calling me, I saw Eric Pride's.
Who's Eric? What?
Call on me.
Yeah. Go on.
Are you a drill sergeant? Because you have my private standing to attention. I thought you'd enjoy that one, are we there?
Well played. Well played. Play to your strengths.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what do we got here? That's a nice t-shirt. Can I try it on after we fuck?
Sure. Had me.
I'm in. Sold. Go on.
Do you like to draw?
Yeah.
Because I put the D in raw. Raw.
Okay. Hey, if you're feeling down, I can fill you up. Okay, give me another one. Give me another one. Ready? This is great. Are you a campfire? Because you're hot and I want s'more.
You like a cute one, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
I'm in.
Do you run track?
Go on.
Because I heard you relay want this dick.
Stop it. Stop it. No.
Would it work?
No. No.
Would you tell your boobs to stop staring at my eyes?
I've actually used that one before. I've actually used that before.
You know what? I'll confirm. I haven't heard him use it, but I know he would.
Yeah, I definitely have. I went through a phase. Like when I was in the army. So this is quite funny. I was telling Sam when he was cutting my hair yesterday. So we used to have you used to speak to a girl and she'd go, "What do you do for work?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm in the army." And they go, "Oh, you're an AJ. You're one of those guys." It's just you get that, you get stereotyped straight away. So I was like, "Well, fuck this. I'm actually gonna do something about this." So I had business cards made for different types of jobs. I was a professional mechanical bullfighter. I was an air guitar repairman. I was an underwater ceramics inspector. I was a dolphin polisher. And I was a face painting enthusiast. Yeah. Yeah. The face painting.
They only work because you're attractive.
But the face painting enthusiast one actually worked. I was sleeping with the girl for fucking ages.
It's so sad, isn't it?
It was great.
If you are jacked and you have to have a face to go with it, but if you can deliver a terrible joke, it still works.
But smile though, and do it with some cheek, then yeah. But if you come up creepily, it's like
that's true.
Yeah, you can't be a creep about it.
Okay.
You can't be a creep. Okay, so if I
you can't be a creep. Okay.
No. Sorry, that's read a pickup line.
You want to go? Was that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you want to go halves on a baby?
Okay. Excuse me, miss. Are you a shark? Because I've got some semen you can swallow.
Wow. Well, don't ever get changed. No, sorry. No, damn it. Don't ever change. Just get naked. Yeah.
Point well made.
Yeah. we'll give you 2 more each.
Oh, right. Okay.
Go on.
Do you have a shovel? Because I'm digging that ass.
Fucking hell.
Can't say I'm not enthusiastic.
I mean, I'm here for it. Oh, that's terrible. That's so cheesy. That's so bad. I love cheesy though. I think you're suffering from a lack of vitamin me.
Bro.
That's bad, isn't it?
No.
That's bad, isn't it?
No, go home.
No, that's bad.
Go home.
Go on.
Are you the lottery lady from TV? Because I'm picturing you holding up my balls. Please.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, there's got to be one more here.
Do you need a stud in your life? Because I got the STD and all I need is you.
I've heard that before. No, it wasn't me or me using it. Is this one?
Oh, I used this one. Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, it's shit. Fuck me if I'm wrong, but dinosaurs still exist, right?
See, that's something I'd use.
I've done that.
Ah,
It
that's
worked.
great.
It
Okay.
worked. Would that work?
Hey, wait, this is a good one. This kind of goes off the back of that one.
Yeah.
Are you an archaeologist? Because I've got a large bone for you to examine.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's fucking so good. And my last, final, and favorite, and this one was told to me by my father.
Oh, well.
Shout out, Dad. Troy Barry Smith, TBS, the man himself. The original Lady Killer.
Go on. Go on.
Did you grow up on a chicken farm? Because you sure know how to raise a cock.
That's so bad. That's so bad. I'll give you one more. It's terrible. It's terrible, but I've got to do it.
You know, that one also worked for me once too.
What, really?
Yeah, I'll give you one more. It's terrible, but I'll do it.
Go on.
No, as in I said that to a chick once and it
Oh,
worked.
well.
I'll give you one more. It was terrible.
Wow. I mean, the worst
That's
one.
then what she said. It went exactly like that.
Really?
That's exactly how it went. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, the worst one I had was fucking my name may
He
not
was
be.
fucking your mate.
Oh, yeah, and then
Yep.
my name may not be Fred Flintstone, but I can still make the bedrock.
Nice.
That was one I heard as a kid, and I was just like, "That's amazing."
Yeah.
What was it? No, I can't even do that. I can't even say that one. That's terrible. That's terrible.
You could, but
Let's finish there. Let's finish there. Thank you so much
for joining.
Merry Christmas
From Zach and Ash.
from Zash.
And as we always say,
Merry
it only counts
fucking
Christmas
is
7.
on Wednesday. No, it's
One
on
day
Sunday.
we're going to do it and it's going to work.
And this is a funny thing.
The suspenders are killing me.
Yeah. People think is like when you're in sync with someone, or you've kind of got a really good connection, you can finish each other's sandwiches. But that clearly doesn't happen because we haven't nailed it yet.
Finish is like almost sandwich.
I know. I'm so
That's
hungry.
why it's bigger.
I'm so hungry.
Peace out. A-Town down.
Bye. Love you.
Word up to my boy Usher.
Bye.